And they had a shot at the end to win it, but Vero was able to pull it off. And that's the most important thing. You won the game at home.
It is the most important thing. We're getting set for tonight's contest. It is South Fork coming in here 2-2 to take on your Vero Beach Fighting Indians at 2-1. We're going to step aside when we come back. We're going to check in with our head coach, Shane Whitsitt. We're counting down to tip-off here on your Christian FM.
Christian FM can put this game on the radio thanks to the support of businesses like Chuck Bateman State Farm Insurance in Vero Beach. Chuck's goal is to create an atmosphere where customers can talk about what's important to them. He's also a huge supporter of our local chapter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Chuck's phone is 567-1106 or chuckbatemaninsurance.com.
WSTF Vero Beach, Christian FM.
Since 1980, the Village
Thanks
Beach Market
to Longevity Rehab Centers in Vero Beach and Sebastian, owned by locals whose mission is to help heal those who are hurting with a goal of getting them back to a productive life. Longevity Rehab has built a reputation of trust with their clients from the top down, offering both physical and massage therapy designed to restore, relieve, or maintain a healthy lifestyle. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Humana, Cigna, United Healthcare, Health First, Medicare, and most insurances are accepted. LongevityRehab.com.
Let's go back for more Indians basketball.
Welcome back as we get set for tonight's contest against South Fork. Paul Tipton along with Gary Parrish and our head coach Shane Whitsitt. Coach, glad to have you here as last Friday night it was a nail-biter of a game, and you were happy to get the win, but weren't happy with I guess maybe the effort that was out there on the floor because it really didn't need to come down to a last-second shot, in your opinion.
No, sir, it didn't need to come down like that, but, you got to give Palm Bay credit for they kept on fighting. And, we got to do it better. I don't think it was so much effort. It was more of us not closing the deal on them. Left some points on the floor with some free throws late in the game. I think we probably missed 5 that final 3 minutes. So anytime you miss free throws or you miss an easy layup, it's momentum. It's momentum swingers. Sure. Late in the game there, we missed a layup down here, and they went down there and got a 3-point play. So that's a 5-point swing. And then now they got all the momentum on their side. They're feeling good, and we're somewhat down because should have made the layup, gave up the 5-point swing. Now we're kind of down on ourselves. So you got to be able to take advantage and take of those opportunities you get to put the ball in the hole. Otherwise, against a scrappy team like we're going to play tonight as well, they're going to get confidence, and next thing you know, they're making shots they probably normally don't make. I mean, they hit a bank 3 on us, so you got to take advantage of your opportunities and put them away.
Yeah, I know you were ready for Saturday's practice to get those boys on the line and start shooting some free throws and get them set for tonight. I mean, we'll talk about South Fork in just a moment. You got this home game, and then you go on a little bit of a road stretch before we get to the Holiday Hoopla tournament. What are those teams like that you're going to face? A couple of them, I believe, are district games, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, one team's a district game. That's Centennial, and all 3 games are going to be tough as nails. Lake Worth is pretty loaded this year, so we're going to go down there in their house, and it's going to be a rowdy environment. And hopefully we respond better than what we did when we went to Winter Haven the first game of the season. And then we got Oak Ridge, who's always a state perennial power over there in Orlando on Saturday. So that's going to be a heck of a game for us to go down there and compete in and try to keep it close and see if we can't come away with a W. Those guys over there at Oak Ridge, they all come from the same AAU team. He coaches the AAU squad, and he pulls those guys into Oak Ridge somehow. State lets them get away with that stuff.
Shane, let me ask you this now. Last week in the game we saw, you ran some good man-to-man, and then you backed off into zone. What did you find that helped you most in the second half of that game? Did you use a combination of both, or did you stick more with one or the other?
No, we stuck with man most of the game. I don't remember going zone at all, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I know our main thing was we were trying to stop number 5 from doing what he does. That kid's he's a dog on the court. He just finds a way to get it done. He made some very tough shots. Derek did a pretty good job on defense. But our help side defense is where we struggled at, what we worked on in practice. Okay, we were trying to get the ball out of that kid's hand. We're trying not to let him get to the paint. But, he has great willpower. He kept on doing it, but we weren't doing a good job of rotating over to take that away.
Let me ask you this now. You play a man-to-man is your most natural, most comfort thing that you feel comfortable with. And as right now, you don't have your whole team. You got some injured players out there. I've noticed that also. Who's your point guard? Who's your I mean, who's the guy that's going to control the ball coming down?
Right now, without our point guard, number 4, Edric Willis. Derek Davey did a pretty good job of it Friday night, actually, number 14. And then Blaine Seagroves could bring it up, and Tamarion Bardwell.
Yeah, you guys. The one thing you tried to work on is turnovers.
Yeah.
And you did a much better job than I think the last games before that.
Yeah,
but the one thing you were right. The free throws.
Yes, sir.
Did you get to work on that on Saturday like you promised?
Yes, sir. They had to make 75 free throws on Saturday before they go home after we got done practicing.
And I think I still would have been here.
I know I would have been here. They'd have to run me out of here and say, okay, we'll just give you credit for it down the road here somewhere. Shane, you got South Fork here tonight. What do you know about the Bulldogs?
South Fork's always a very gritty team. They're going to fight. So you cannot come in here just thinking you're going to win the game because you got Vero Beach on your jersey. Anytime around in our area, the whole Treasure Coast area, even in Brevard, when teams play Vero Beach, it's like a NBA championship game to them. From what I've seen since I've been here this is my 5th year. Last year we went down to South Fork and they had a very good team. They only lost like 5 or 6 games last year, and they ended up upsetting us and beating us down there. And you would have thought it was the NBA championship the way they crashed.
Coach Flynn told me that he loves this game early like this because it's a good barometer to measure his team against. He knows coming into this gym, he told me that it's going to be a great competitive game. I love playing Vero Beach this time of the year because it helps me find out where we stand, and we know they're a good team and how well we can play.
Yeah. I hope we get better, but you brought up Coach Flynn, and Coach Flynn does a tremendous job down there at South Fork. He gets the most out of those guys every year. And so anytime you go against his squad, you know you're going to be in a dogfight. So you just got to be ready to go. You cannot be lackadaisical. You got to match their intensity and beat it because you got to be able to win the 50-50 balls, and that's what South Fork will thrive on that. They play in the 2-3 zone. They're very active in the 2-3 zone. The top guards, they got some quick little guards up top that try to get steals, and if they get steals, they're getting fast break layups on the other end. So you got to make sure you're protecting the ball, using ball fakes, making strong passes, things like that, so they don't get easy baskets.
Well, we look forward to tonight's contest. Wish you the best of luck, and we'll talk to you around halftime.
All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
All right, stick around, folks. We got more to come right after this.
Hi, Derek West here from the Genesis Church of Vero Beach. We are proud supporters of Fighting Indians football and Vero Beach athletics. We invite you to join us this Sunday at 9:15 for our services. If you can't join us in person, please visit us online at gcvero.com. Genesis Church of Vero Beach, place of love where honest men are known and unafraid to love the hardest home. Visit us at gcvero.com.
HBS Glass is a proud supporter of Fighting Indians Athletics and Christian FM. Since 1973, HBS Glass has served homeowners, architects, and contractors in the Vero Beach area. HBS Glass offers hurricane impact windows and doors. HBS Glass, 722 3rd Place or hbsglass.com. Thanks to HBS Glass.
Thanks to Longevity Rehab Centers in Vero Beach and Sebastian, owned by locals whose mission is to help heal those who are hurting with a goal of getting them back to a productive life. Longevity Rehab has built a reputation of trust with their clients from the top down, offering both physical and massage therapy designed to restore, relieve, or maintain a healthy lifestyle. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Humana, Cigna, United Healthcare, Health First, Medicare, and most insurances are accepted. LongevityRehab.com.
Hi, JW from Barker Air Conditioning. These hot and humid days sure do take a toll on your air conditioning system. Barker Air Conditioning offers our ESA annual or semi-annual maintenance plan to keep things in good working order. Barker Air Conditioning, servicing Indian River County since 1959.
The mission of the Fighting Indian is excellence, teamwork, and consistency. The same holds true for the McCall Agency, Inc., a local independent agency and broker and 4th-generation resident of Vero Beach. To learn more about their insurance products and risk management, Christian FM supporter Ron McCall can be reached at 772-473-6856, and their site is McCallagencyinc.com. Proudly serving the Treasure Coast since 1956.
Christian FM can put this game on the radio thanks to the support of businesses like Chuck Bateman State Farm Insurance in Vero Beach. Chuck's goal is to create an atmosphere where customers can talk about what's important to them. He's also a huge supporter of our local chapter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Chuck's phone is 567-1106 or chuckbatemaninsurance.com.
Let's go back for more Indians basketball.
Welcome back here to John B. Witt Gymnasium. Paul Tipton and Gary Parrish here tonight getting set for tonight's action. Let's take a look at tonight's lineups for the South Fork Bulldogs. They're coming in here 2-2. Head coach is Brian Flynn in his second year. His starting five will be number 1, Nick Chain. Number 3, Noah Josie. Number 10, Tyler Pollock. Number 11, Ramon Hernandez. And number 20, Amarian Stanberry. For your Fighting Indians, 2-1 on the season. Shane Whitsett in his 5th season here at Vero Beach High School. Indians will start tonight. Number 3, Carl Monplacer. Number 4, Edric Willis. Number 12, Tamarian Bardwell. 14, Derek Davey. And number 15, Sean Charles. Gary, Coach talked about this team is scrappy, the South Fork Bulldogs. But we've seen the Fighting Indians last Friday night. They're a pretty scrappy bunch as well.
Well, yeah, they both come out with they're trying to feel their way through early part of the season. Indians are without, with David Cyrus, their point guard right now. He's injured. He'll be back in a few weeks, they say, or sooner. But until they do, they're trying to find their way through and trying to find that combination of what lineup is best to be on the floor at that time. And it doesn't matter which lineup he finds. You're right. They have to be scrappy. They're going to play a very young team tonight. This team has 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and a senior starting for them. They come in 2-2. They've won their last 2 games, and their coach, Brian Flynn, feels like they're ready. They're getting ready and getting better.
Job 1's going to be to slow down Noah Josie, who's averaging just a shade over 20 points a game, as Vero Beach will control the tip and have the ball first as they'll work the ball around. Davey, left side for Bardwell. Skip pass, Willis to the corner for Charles, who drives to the baseline, stops, picks it up, and throws it back out top. And a reach-around foul is going to go against the South Fork Bulldogs, as Josie will pick up his first.
Little reach-around there, as you said. I thought it was almost a pretty clean pick, but he got his body on his hand on his arm, and that's what the official that's what he called.
So inbound from the side. Davey will get it from Willis. Back to Willis in the corner. Back to Davey at top. Swing it left side for Bardwell. Skip to the corner for Willis. The Indians will work that ball around that perimeter. Try to see if they can break down this Bulldog defense. Davey, a little leaner inside, and it's good for 2.
Yeah, good job. They're playing a zone defense right now, the Bulldogs, and the Indians were able to capitalize on that.
Quick shot the other way by the Bulldogs. No good. Monplacer with the defensive board. Placer's got it at the top. Kick out. Bardwell, an open look for 3. Yeah.
Bardwell doesn't mind taking that shot. Good ball movement. Got an open shot, and he canned it.
So it's a 5-0 lead for Vero Beach. Oh, drive, and that is a shuffle of the feet by Stanberry. That'll be the first turnover on the night for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you got to plant that foot. That time it was obvious right in front of us. He just drug it a little bit too long.
Over a minute into the ball game. It's a 5-0 lead for Vero Beach over South Fork. Indians with the ball, working around the perimeter. Bulldogs working a little bit of a zone defense here. Davey trying to work around he's got a trap coming his way. He has to fight out of it. And it's going to get tied up, and a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that zone, what they do is they try to trap you. They force you to a point where 2 guys will come on you, and then they start to trap you right there, and they got the jump ball, and the turnover arrow was going to South Fork.
So Bulldogs will get the ball down 5-0. Drive on the baseline. Kick back out on the wing. Chang swinging it left side for Josie into the corner. A drive, floater, off the glass, no good. And another defensive board by the Indians. Monplacer his second. Bad pass by Willis is intercepted. Bulldogs trying to go the other way. A feed inside, a little bit out of control. Trying to go, and a block by Bardwell. Indians driving the other way. Bardwell stops off the glass. Good. He's got 5 already.
Going to be a timeout by Vero Beach. I would have thought Coach Flynn would, but Vero takes the timeout.
Yeah, Coach Whitstead's going to take a quick 30 here and talk some things over. Probably doesn't like that offensive set. You know, Vero Beach able to recover and make the most out of a block shot and drive the other way, but that offensive set was no good.
No, and it was the way it was the way it it went from one point to the other. The transition of that play did not make. He was not happy about it.
Right.
He did not like the way that went and the way it was supposed to. We got to keep your head up. Look for the open guy sooner, not later, but sooner, and make it a much easier shot.
It's a 7-0 lead, a good start by Vero Beach, but want to clean some things up. Coach Whitstead is all about the details here, and so that was that 30-second timeout to talk about some things on that offensive side. Bulldogs will work the ball around. Shot from downtown by the Bulldogs. It's an airmail. Willis trying to save it. It would have gone out of bounds off the Bulldogs. Instead, it goes off Vero.
Well, he threw it in and it hit Charles's leg. Sean Charles.
Inbound by the Bulldogs. Out top, a shot from outside off the rim, and Bardwell with a defensive board. Vero Beach. Willis has got it in the corner, picks up his dribble, finds Bardwell. Bardwell will swing it left side for Davey. Back to Bardwell. Keeps shifting it around, trying to feed inside, poked away. Second turnover for Vero. Here comes the Bulldogs.
Yeah, you see Monplacer there. Just a bad pass.
Open look from outside. Doesn't go. Rebound and a block shot by Charles. Bardwell driving the other way. Stops. Get it out top. Swinging to left side. Davey. Out top for Willis. Bardwell. Feed to Monplacer. They're looking inside. Charles got an open look, and then it looked like a foul. Reach in. No call. Ball out of his hands, and it's coming the other way. That's the third turnover now for Vero Beach.
Yeah, that one, I didn't particularly like the way he went inside with the pass, and there'll be a call foul on that one there, Paul.
Chang on the drive is fouled, and it's a foul on Vero Beach. That'll be on Willis, his first, team's first.
They're doing a good job with this defense of trapping. Where we've been able to make the points is in the transition between getting up and down the court. And we've had an open three.
So Chang at the line gets the first points of the night for the Bulldogs. A little substitution now by Coach Flynn as Shattinger will actually come into the ball game. Both points by Chang from the line. It's a 7-2 lead. And it's going to be actually a turnover.
He walked.
Bardwell.
Again, you saw the trap action there by the two guards, or the forward and a guard come up. They trap him. He moved his foot to try to make that pass and got called for it.
Vero averaging almost 17 turnovers a game. They've got 4 already. Chang gets fouled over on the side.
I believe that will be Bardwell.
And it will be. It'll be his first, team's second. 4:11 to go first quarter. It's a 7-2 lead for Vero Beach. And we'll see Blaine Seagrove for the first time tonight. He'll give Willis a spell. Pass inside is intercepted. Blaine coming the other way for Vero Beach. Seagrove going to pull that ball back out, reset the offense. Bardwell got a good move, drives inside, can't get it to go. And there's Charles with the putback. Boy, that was close to being on the cylinder there.
It was very close, but a good job by Sean Charles as he was able to get up and dunk that ball.
Drive, kick out. Trying to go inside, got poked away. Southport got it back. They'll swing the ball around. Out top is Chang. It's a 9-2 lead for Vero Beach. 3.5 to go first quarter. Chang on the drive. Floats it up. It'll be a foul on the floor. And that's going to be
He'll be shooting.
Seagrove.
Yeah, he'll be shooting 2.
And that'll be the third team foul. That's Blaine's first. And Chang so far has all 3 points, and all 3 of them coming from the line.
He's got a nice touch. Watch on that free
throw.
He's
88% on the season so far from the line.
Oh, I had to jinx him, but that's all right.
A quick shot from outside off the front of the rim. Charles gets the board. 9-3, Vero lead. 3:10 to go, first quarter. Seagrove feeds. Sean Charles, turn around, 15-footers, no good. Monplacer trying to save it, but it hit the boundary line there, so it will be a turnover for Vero Beach, and here come the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I got them for their 5th turnover already here in the first quarter.
3 minutes to go, first quarter. 9-3 lead, Vero Beach. Bulldogs with the ball for South Fork. Feed inside, a little pump fake. Boy, that took a while to call that whistle. It was a good up and under.
Oh, they're going to call
traveling. Wow, really?
Whoa.
Didn't see that one coming.
Boy, if I'm Coach Flynn, I'm like, what?
Downey looked like he got a good fake, got Charles up in the air. I thought for sure that was a foul on Vero.
But apparently he moved his feet while he was up in the air.
Bad pass stolen by Chang. Drive, bucket. It's good.
That's another turnover at 6. That's a bad pass that time.
It is 9-5, Vero Beach. 2.5 to go, first quarter. Seagrove, Charles, Davey on the left wing. Trying to fight through, finds Monplacer inside to Charles. Oh, he missed the dunk. And loose ball is collected by the Bulldogs. Pushing on the gas the other way. The drive is no good. Rebounded by Vero Beach. Now a loose ball and bodies on the floor. It's tied up. Ball will go to Vero.
I love the scrappiness, and I tell you what, we talked about the Bulldogs of South Fork. They got a little bit of bite in them as they're working their way back. They're down now by 4. They were down at one time 7-2 or 7-0. 7-0.
Yeah.
And fought their way down. They got it down now to 9-5.
It's 2:14 to go, first quarter. And Seagrove getting set to inbound to Bardwell. So we've got Hyatt checking into the ball game now for the first time for Vero Beach. Seagrove will bring that ball down across midcourt, leading by 4 right now as the Fighting Indians over the Bulldogs. Seagrove to Bardwell. Back to Seagrove out top. He's got an open look, takes it, and just off the front of the rim. Bardwell, though, going for the offensive board and brings it in. Runs out to the three-point stripe, takes the shot, no good. Bulldogs will push it the other way. They're down by 4. Stop, take a long shot from outside, no good. Charles goes up and another defensive board. Gets it out to Seagrove. Seagrove trying to work against his man. Bounce pass. Monplacer gets it. Back out to Hyatt out at the top. Left side. Blaine going inside for Monplacer. Head fake. Gets it out to Bardwell. Open look is good.
That's good movement by the ball. Charles makes a nice pass. Could have taken the shot, I think, but he kicked it out to the wide open Bardwell.
Bulldogs trying to work the ball around. Down 12-5. Got 1:05 to go. Floater from about 14 feet is no good. And then a loose ball foul.
I think you got to call that on a South Fork.
Yeah, that's going to be on Downey. That'll be his first. Team second.
Yeah, I thought Downey got on the back a little bit after the missed shot. He tried to hit a floater in there. It did bounce back, and we had position and did not get it.
Inside a minute to go. Hyatt to Seagrove. Bardwell trying to feed into Charles. And, oh, man, he just got tackled.
Yeah, I believe Tyler Pollock
came in there and said, that's mine.
Yeah.
And he'll pick up the foul. That'll be the third team foul. That's Tyler's first for South Fork. It's 50 seconds to go in the first quarter, and it is a 12-5 lead for Vero Beach. Set to inbound. Vero Beach will have the ball. Seagrove to Bardwell. Bardwell looking for Willis in the corner. Back out to Bardwell. Out top for Seagrove. Willis will come out the top and reset the offense. Bardwell. Out top, Hyatt. Hyatt, little ball fake, goes back right side. Into the corner for Charles to Hyatt at the top. Thought about driving inside. He'll reverse, finds Willis. Willis kicks it out top. Seagrove, Bardwell, right side. Drive to the baseline. A little bit out of control, but there's a foul on the floor.
That could have gone either way, but I believe they're going to call that one on 10. Noah Tyler Pollock? No, yeah, it is Tyler Pollock.
Yep. Tyler's going to pick up his second foul. That is the team's fourth. 17 seconds to go, first quarter, 12-5 lead for Vero Beach. Vero Beach going to inbound from the baseline, finds Bardwell wide open underneath the basket for a layup.
Wow, what a cardinal sin by the Bulldogs there, letting him get wide open under the basket.
Loose ball, bodies all over the floor. Bardwell coming out of the pack and will flush it down for the dunk. At the buzzer, and Vero Beach going to walk away out of the first quarter leading 16-5. Stick around, second quarter action's coming up.
Christian FM thanks Paris Family Chiropractic for their support. Dr. Matt Paris is a longtime resident of Vero Beach and a former quarterback for the Fighting Indians. Just like our Fighting Indians work hard for the win, Dr. Paris works hard for a patient's well-being. From proper alignment to good nutrition, Dr. Paris helps patients achieve the win. Paris Family Chiropractic. When the spine is in line, everything is fine. 299-4649 or parisfamilychiro.com. The Fighting Indians rely on teamwork, and so does Christian FM. One of those teammates is Scott Sporting Goods. Scott Sporting Goods features an array of sporting equipment, including clothes and shoes. They are also the ones that fit our Fighting Indians broadcast team with the Fighting Indians apparel. Located in downtown Vero Beach, 1407 20th Street. Their phone number is 778-0661. Thanks to Scott Sporting Goods.
First quarter is in the books, and Vero Beach with a dominant first quarter thanks to Tamari and Bardwell with 12 points in that first quarter. Vero Beach leads, Gary, 16-5.
Yeah, they went on a 7-0 run there. It was 9-5, and then all of a sudden now it's 16-5. So good job by the Fighting Indians.
Bulldogs will get the ball to start the second quarter. Chang will bring it across midcourt. Chang driving to the right, to the corner, gives it up. Little weave action out top, and the ball taken away by Hyatt. Hyatt trying to get in a race, tried to go Euro step, missed it. Charles there trying to put back and gets fouled.
Yeah, you know, Hyatt, you would have been better off to do a reverse layup underneath and try to do that Euro step and get over there like that. But Charles was right there. He got fouled and brought him to the line. Another turnover by South Fork set that possession up.
Yeah, Downey guilty of the foul. That is now his second, team's fifth. And Sean Charles at the line to shoot two. First one is a little strong off the back of the rim. It's 16-5. Sean Charles getting set for his second, puts it up off the front, but an offensive rebound by Bardwell will save the possession for Vero Beach. Charles, Willis, little fake, kick it to Charles going inside. Open look from Bardwell off the right side is good for his third three of the night. He's got 15 points. 19-5 lead for Vero Beach. Chang driving inside, floats it, and gets it. He's got all 7 points so far for the Bulldogs.
That was a nice move. Nice, soft layup in there. Like a beautiful shot by Chang.
Bardwell, bad pass. Turnover 7 for Vero Beach. Chang pushes the other way into the corner. Feed inside. Gamble on the steal, doesn't go. And that is an easy layup for the Bulldogs as Stanberry gets his first points of the night. It's 19-9. Charles, kick out. Hyatt, he had an open look, drove baseline. Kick out for Blaine. Blaine's going to take a big three and rattles it in. The leading three-point shooter on this team gets his first tray of the night. Shot by Bulldogs doesn't go, but an offensive board by Chang gives him new life. To the left side, drive. Scoop, can't get it to finish. Bardwell pushing it down the other way for Vero Beach. Out top for Willis. He'll take a three from outside and drill it.
Wow, that's 3 threes in a row here. That has opened this game up a little bit, 25-9 for the Indians.
Yeah, 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 25-9 lead, Vero Beach. Drive on the right side, a little give and go. Boy, Downey had a look going baseline, but out of his hands, out of bounds, and that's the 5th turnover for the Bulldogs. So Charles going to get a breather. So you've got Monplacer, Hyatt, Bardwell, Seagroves, and Willis in the ballgame for Vero Beach. And a bad pass taken away. That is 8 turnovers now, and give it right back. Here comes Vero Beach. Now 6 turnovers for the Bulldogs. Seagrove looking for Willis. He's going to try another three. In and out. Loose ball, and it's a defensive board by the Bulldogs. Chang will bring it down the floor. Trying to go behind the back, driving, little scoop, and it will be a foul. Chang will go back to the line, and a foul on the Fighting Indians.
It's got to either be Mount Pleasure or it's got to be on...
it's going to be on Hyatt.
Hyatt. That was the other two that was in there.
That is Hyatt's first, team's 4th. Chang been solid so far in this ball game for the Bulldogs. In fact, he's the only reason why they have 10 points right now. The only person to score besides Chang has been Stanberry with a deuce. Everything else has come from Chang. And he gets another bucket there. 88% on the season from the line. And he's showing the skill. Seagrove having to fight through a double team here. Indians get it down the floor. Davey looking to go outside. Seagrove and
another turnover.
Another turnover. Here comes the Bulldogs could not finish. Vero coming back the other way. The pace picking up here on the floor. Seagrove trying to work out of a double team on the side.
I tell you what, on that last possession by the Bulldogs, Bardwell got a nice block down there at the basket.
He did.
And what looked like was going to be an easy shot turned out to be a block shot for Vero Beach.
So the foul is going to be on the Bulldogs. And that'll be their 6th. One more. It's bonus time for Vero Beach, who leads 25-11. Davey, kick out. Willis feeds inside. Monplacer to Davey. Little up. Good head fake. And Davey gets the bucket. Little layup there for Derek Davey. 27-11 lead now for Vero Beach. 4.5 to go in the second quarter. Chang driving to his left. Stops. He's going to try a step back three. Doesn't go. Davey with the rebound. Davey trying to work out of the pressure. Gets ahead. Hyatt steps into a three. Maybe not the best choice as offensive board by Bardwell. Shot by Monplacer, no good, but there is a foul, and it's going to be against Vero Beach, and that'll be on Monplacer.
Yeah, he got body contact going for the rebound on his missed shot.
4 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Clock actually stopped right now. Oh, there it goes. To the corner for the Bulldogs. Pressure coming by Vero. Gamble on the steal. That leaves a drive for the Bulldogs. Can't finish again, but an offensive rebound and putback. It's a foul on Vero Beach. It's
be
probably
shooting
on Bardwell.
It's going to be on Bardwell.
And so Bardwell will pick up his second foul of the night. That is the team's 6th. That puts Stanberry at the line. Oh, and he airmails it.
A little short.
Stanberry on the season so far is 33% 17% from the line. Might want to note that for later if it's a tight ball game.
Yeah,
he gets one out of two, though.
That one now. That was a nice shot there.
Well, if you're 17%, you get one every now and then.
Yes.
27-12.
And that one's going to be on Josie.
Yeah, Noah Josie's going to pick up his second foul. That is 7th team foul now, so that puts the Indians at the line now that they're in the bonus.
Yeah, no, those are them silly fouls that as a coach you look back and you watch the film, and when you reach in and go across the guy's body and he leans forward, he's gonna get that call against you.
Well, let's see if the Saturday practice is going to pay off here for the Indians as Hyatt's at the line, and he does get that one to roll in.
Good job. Had a nice little roll on it.
Chris has got one more coming his way since he made that. It's the 1-1 now with 17 fouls against the South Fork Bulldogs. Shorts that one, but Monplacer with the offensive board and a tie-up. They're going to call jump ball. It'll be to the Bulldogs.
I like the way Monplacer got in there and made a nice effort. He was hustling to get that ball and force that jump ball. Good job, though. The young man plays hard.
28-12. Vero leading over South Fork. Vero's going to bring some light pressure. Chang will get it across midcourt, working to his left. Quick step drive, but a block by Charles. Willis ahead. Layup, can't finish, and there's going to be a foul. That time, that was Morris on the drive. Couldn't finish the play, but he'll go to the line for two.
Absolutely, but I tell you what, that was not a good shot by Morris on that on the play. I mean, he could have dished that ball off. It would have been a lot easier for Charles to dunk it, but instead he went under and he got fouled.
So it is the second foul on Shattinger, and Morris at the line gets his first free throw, makes it 29-12. That's now 8 team fouls on South Fork. 3.5 to go, second period. And Morris, good on both, gets his first points of the night.
Who'd you say that foul was on, the last one?
Number 23.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Trying to keep up with you.
Inbound by South Fork. Drive on the left side. Back to the right. Oh, totally out of control, but there's going to be a foul on Vero Beach. And this time,
it's going to be on Hyatt.
Chris Hyatt will pick up his second
and
foul.
I only laugh. It was kind of like a guy was out of control. He's out of control, but
it's a total bailout for him. I mean, I'm not saying that on the officials. I'm saying that about Vero. The guy's out of control.
He's out of control, and he runs into Vero guy, and Vero guy's called for the foul.
And Josie makes the free throw, gets his first points of the night. He is the leading scorer for these Bulldogs. Got his first bucket tonight.
First points. Just a junior, too.
So Noah Josie at the line. And we'll get the roll. He's got 2 points on the night. It makes it 30-14 in favor of Vero Beach. Davey looks down the floor, finds Willis. Willis trying to go bounce pass. Monplacer finds the loose ball. Drive is good off the right side, and Carl gets his first points of the night. Makes it 32-14 as we come up 3 minutes to go, second period. Drive to the left side. Spin move off the left hand, no good. Loose ball out of bounds off South Fork.
Tough shot. You know, the guys went for rebound, went out of bounds, but tough shot. That was not a good shot for South Fork.
Drive by Willis. Oh, that was almost an over and back. Placer finds Morris underneath, and it's another bucket for Darren Morris. 34-14. Bulldogs, left corner. Bring it back out top. That's Lamas trying to feed inside. And off the hands of Vero Beach out of bounds. So from the baseline, Bulldogs will inbound.
Indians' defense has done a really, really good job. But I tell you what, if making them take some bad shots, but the big guys underneath have done a good job rebounding.
Chang, floater off the right side, no good. Rebound by Morris. Ahead to Willis. Feed into Monplacer, trying to work a post move. Gets caught up in a double team. Kicks out to Willis. Willis in the corner, trying to feed out. He had nobody there. Turnover. Here comes South Fork the other way. No finish on the layup, but it is a foul on Vero Beach. It's going to put Josie at the line. Foul is going to be on Morris. That's his first. The team, it's number 8. So Noah Josie back to the line where he just made 2 free throws. This one, he shorts it to the front of the rim. Got 2:06 to go, second period. It's 34-14. Vero Beach leading.
Their 2 best shooters, in my opinion, right now is Josie at the line and Chang. Chang's a sophomore. Josie is a junior.
Josie can't make either one. Rebound by Vero Beach. Willis trying to push it quickly down the floor. Drive off the right side, doesn't go. Fight for the rebound. Monplacer back up. He got hammered, and he's going to the line for 2.
They got to call that on 10 because he's the only dark jersey in there.
And indeed, Pollock is going to pick up his 3rd foul of the night. Inside 2 minutes to go in the second period. Carl Monplacer at the line to shoot 2 with his team leading 34-14, make it 35 with that free throw. Coach Flynn going to make a substitution now as Pollock will have to go to the bench with those 3 fouls. Stanberry will check back in. Monplacer's second free throw also good. 4 points on the night for Carl Monplacer. 36-14 lead for Vero Beach. Bulldogs drive by Josie out of bounds, and they'll say off Vero Beach, so Bulldogs will keep it.
Yeah, well, that was the right call. Yeah. Indians did a good job defending. The ball bounced off the Indians' chest.
Quick shot off the inbound by Chang, doesn't go. Charles rebounds, gets it ahead to Davey. Davey will bring it across midcourt. A drive from the right hand off the rim, doesn't go. Oh, and they're going to whistle. I don't know if are they going to call Charles for hanging on the rim? Actually going to call a foul.
They're going to call it on 23. That's Shaddinger rather.
That'll be his 3rd. So you've got Pollock and Shaddinger with 3 fouls apiece. 10 team fouls, and that puts Monplacer at the line. He'll have an automatic 2, and he makes the first one. He's got 5 on the night. Charles will come back into the ball game. Actually, he was already in the ball game.
Yeah.
I heard the buzzer, and I thought there was a substitution. And Monplacer doing well from the line here. He's got 6 points. 38-14, 90 seconds to go, second period. Stanberry gives it up. Downey trying to drive on the right side, got tied up by Morris. And they're going to whistle a foul on Morris.
They're going to call it on Morris.
Well, I got to tell you, though, I mean, he's moving his feet. How is that not traveling?
That's what Morris was arguing. Didn't argue, just kind of asked the official. Was it no? He said you had hold of his wrist, basically.
So that's going to put Downey at the line. And with 9 team fouls, it's 1-1. Logan Downey, first one, too strong. But he gets his own rebound. Trying to go back up. Pump fake, and puts it back up. Doesn't go. And then a block by Charles. Ahead to Willis, who's got the layup. 40-14, 1 minute to go, second period. Downey, 15-footer is good. 40-16, Monplacer, little Euro step, and wow, he went right by Downey. Got that slid right in there. He's got 8 points on the night. Coach Flynn's going to take a timeout here with 47 seconds to go before we get to halftime. It's 42-16. Well, that was a good move by Monplacer there.
Hey, got away with it, too. Again, I love the Euro step. I mean, that's I think I could have scored more points when I was in high school if we had something like that.
Yeah, you and I were talking before about you got the Euro step, which isn't a travel. It's just it's a wide step. But the hop step's the one that you and I were talking about.
Yeah, we'd love that.
How in the world did that go from being up and down to called the hop step, and it's a legal play?
It's you got me, man.
I'm trying to figure that one out too. But that's just one of those deals. How the game is evolving now. And Vero Beach right now, though, Gary, has really taken control of this ball game, 42-16.
Well, they've done a good job, and I tell you what, Carl Mounts-Plesser has come on here this second quarter.
Yeah.
I mean, he had nothing, zero. Now he's got all of a sudden 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points.
Chang will bring it down the floor. Keywan Robertson in the ball game for the first time tonight. Drive on the baseline, floaters airmail. Roberts with the rebound, but then throws it away. Stanberry, he throws it away. Seagrove will bring it across midcourt and then had it taken away. Here comes Josie. He wants to drive, and he can't finish. Willis disrupted him just enough. Willis then has it taken away. Shot from outside, doesn't go. Roberts tracking down the loose ball, and maybe we can settle this down for the last 5 seconds here. Willis driving, trying to kick out, almost had it taken away. Charles Seagrove going to try to launch it, won't get it away in time. 42-16 with some frantic action there right at the end of the second period there. Coach will probably not be too happy with those careless passes there in the last few seconds of this second period here that produced some turnovers. 12 turnovers in this first half of play for Vero Beach. Not what you want to see here in the ball game at all for the ball game, let alone the first half of play. As we'll head down courtside, check in with Gary, who's got Coach Whitsett.
Coach, you're up 42-16, but I don't think you're really that happy right now.
I'm all right, just tell these guys what to do beforehand, and you can't make these weak passes. They're going to be ultra-aggressive. You got to be strong with the ball. You come out here and have 11 turnovers in the first half. That's pretty daggone frustrating to me. We had 6 in the first quarter. And then we bailed them out on some drives where we were reaching in and fouling them rather than keeping our hands up and trying to make those guys make tough shots. On the scouting report, we said, move your feet, keep your hands up, don't bail them out on drives. And we bailed them out a couple times, but, overall, they only got 16 points, so I'm happy with that. They haven't gotten up very many shots, open looks. We've been contesting most shots, so defense has been pretty good.
Yeah, I was going to say, your big guys are doing a good job underneath. They're making them throw up shots that they probably are not even, sometimes even close to baskets, but the defensive rebounding has been outstanding.
Yeah, we talked about that. Southport's a gritty team, even though they're not all that big. They do got a couple of 6'4", 6'5" guys, but those guys are going to crash for rebounds, and they're going to fight for everything. So we got to make sure we're boxing out and doing our job.
All right, Coach, you're up 42-16. What do you tell them here at halftime?
We can't let up. We can't have any mental errors, any mental lapses. We got to protect the ball. Every possession matters to me. I don't care what the score is. I'm trying to get better.
All right, Coach, good luck to you. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thank you.
All right, it's Coach Shane Whitsett with Gary Parrish there talking about the first half of play as Vero Beach leading 42-16. We'll step aside. We'll come back, give you some of those first half stat numbers and a lot more. This is Fighting Indians basketball.
Mazzarella's Auto Sales is part of the Christian FM sponsoring family of businesses. They're known for treating customers like family. Their lot on US 1 and Vero is constantly turning over with choices from affordable, basic, standard, and premium cars, trucks, and SUVs. All can be viewed in person or through their virtual showroom online. Sales hours are from 8:30 to 6 Monday through Friday and 9 to 4 on Saturday. Thanks to Mazzarella's Auto Sales, a Carfax dealer. 1995 US 1 in Vero Beach. 772-978-7523.
A septic system is only as good as the installation and maintenance. Reliable Septic is the name known along the coast for being the professionals who install and service these systems for both residential and commercial uses. They'll determine the on-site needs and design considerations for a complete wastewater treatment system, thanks to Reliable Septic Service. 772-562-4242.
Hey, it's Lacey from Cafe 66, located on US 1 near 8th Street in Vero Beach. We feature something for everyone. Our breakfast menu is all about variety, from biscuits and gravy to country fried steak and eggs to Nutella stuffed French toast. Our lunch and dinner menus have something for everyone. Barbecue platters, unique burgers, fish on Fridays, and prime rib on Saturdays. We also cater events both big and small. Open Tuesday through Saturday. Get your foodie fix at Cafe 66. Glad to support Christian FM.
Chronic Tacos Mexican Grill loves serving their community. That's why they're proud sponsors of the Fighting Indians. Chronic Tacos is now featuring their new street corn and surf and turf burritos. They use third-generation recipes and fresh ingredients in preparing all their dishes. Next to Marshall's off Route 60. Go Indians!
The Tripp family, GNC, and the Miracle Mile are crazy about the Vero Beach Fighting Indians and their fans. Joe and his staff have over 2 decades in the supplement business and know all about sports nutrition, along with vitamins, herbs, weight loss, and wellness products. GNC also offers meal replacements and testosterone support and tailors their products to meet individual needs. 562-2450.
Let's go back for more Indians basketball.
Wow, what a first half it was for the Fighting Indians. They lead 42-16 at halftime. That was a great first half for the Fighting Indians. We'll give you the numbers here in just a moment. Gary, as you were talking with Coach Shane Whitsett there, I mean, you know, he was, before he went on with the interview, he was a little upset. And I think a lot of it had to do with that last probably like minute and a half. There was such a frantic pace, and the guys were just throwing the ball away, and that never makes a coach happy.
Well, the 11 turnovers, I think 3 of them by Vero were in that last minute and a half. I mean, it was like, oh, we just got the ball. Oh, we just turned it back over. Oh, we just got another turnover for us, and then we turn it right back over. The frustration there by Coach, because if you don't keep preaching the little fundamental things, then it doesn't mean a lot to the kids.
Sure.
Because they hear it over and over and over. He's consistent, and he does a good job of being persistent about everything out there. And I think that's what makes him such a great coach. And right now we're up 42-16. It's not the fact they got 16. It's how they got the last 4 points that bothered him.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at the Durfee's Heating and Cooling first half stats, starting with the Bulldogs. Only a total of 16 points in that first half, and it was Chang who led with 9 points. Josie, who's been their leading scorer, only with 2 points. Stanberry's got 3, and Downey's got 2. Some foul concerns as they have 2 different players with 3 fouls, so we'll see how Coach Flynn handles that in the second half and manages their minutes to make the most out of that. Of course, we saw the other night, Friday night, we saw their best player with Palm Bay get 3 fouls in the first half, never got another foul in the second half. So if they're those kind of players, maybe they'll be okay. For Vero Beach, Mon Placer with 8 points. Edric Willis with 5 points. Derek Davies got 4. Sean Charles with 2. Darren Morris has got 4. Chris Hyatt with a point. Blaine Seagroves has got a 3. But the man of the night, and really it was a lot of the first quarter, was Tamarian Bardwell with 15 points so far in this first half of play. Of course, the one telling story about the Fighting Indians so far, even though they're up 42-16, is those 11 turnovers that Coach Whitsett talked about. Now, they've been averaging almost 17 a game, so they're still under the average, but that's really not an average you want to have that high. You'd like to see that number, obviously, a whole lot lower. For the Bulldogs, only 7 turnovers in that first half of play. So, Gary, we'll see if the Fighting Indians can make some adjustments, settle down a little bit, and see what they do. Now, that was a remarkable second half. It was a 26-11 quarter for the Fighting Indians.
Well, it was 16-5, as you said, and at the end of the first period, and bam, they just ripped off the 42, and by the end, and defensively, they're only giving up 11, but again, I think the last 4 points are the ones that upset Coach more than anything, because those should have been turnovers going the other way, and we never got the ball past midcourt. That's phenomenal by Noah Josie, even though he only has 2 points. He got 2 turnovers out of real quick. He picked the pocket both times of our guards coming up.
We'll stay close, because in just a few moments we will have the second half coming your way. We'll step aside. This is Fighting Indians basketball.
Since 1980, the Village Beach Market has been that local store on the beach filled with friends that always has something for everyone. And we've been Fighting Indian fans for generations. From fresh baked goods to prepared foods to chef-inspired lunches and dinners, our slogan says it best: simply better. We're online